How to properly mount your horse from the ground without hurting their back. Obviously, mounting blocks are the best option. Usually you can find anything to stand on to mount on top of your horse, but there are scenarios where you don't have those options, and it's best to know how to mount your horse from the ground without hurting your back in case you are in one of those scenarios. Now, the common way to mount that isn't great for your horse's back is to just grab your saddle like this and to yank yourself up. It's going to cause the tree of the saddle to put all of its weight against the horse's spine while you pull the saddle towards yourself. So you're going to cause a lot of pain in your horse's back and build up over time. It'll get more and more uncomfortable for your horse the more you do it. So it's really not great. You do want to avoid mounting like that. So that's why I'm here today, to show you how to mount from the ground without hurting your horse's back. I'm just going to show you how to get on the horse properly without hurting your back. So don't come for me if I'm not holding the reins in the way that you would, or whatever. So I mount with an English saddle the exact same way I mount with Western saddle. And that is by taking my left hand and placing it on the far side of my horse's withers. And I'm just going to be pushing myself up. I'm not going to be pulling her towards me because I don't want that pinching motion on her withers or her spine. And I also don't want to be pulling her towards me because I don't want her to be stepping into me while I'm getting on. So it's just for pushing up. It's not for pulling. So I got that there. And then your right hand can sit either on top of the saddle or you can grab the far side of the pommel. Whatever you can reach, whatever works. So by placing your right hand on top of the saddle or on the far side of the pommel, you're keeping the saddle steady and stable, so it's not going to be able to move. By placing your weight on top of it instead of pulling it, you're distributing the weight more evenly across the horse's back. So hand on the neck, foot in the stirrup, other hand on top of the saddle, far side of the saddle, doesn't matter. A couple bounces. You want to be quick with it too, because the longer you hang on the side of the saddle, the more you're going to be pulling on the horse's spine. So let's get a sideways view of the saddle while I get on so you can see how little it actually twists. Now let's compare that to the normal way that most people will mount their horse. I don't even want to put all my weight on that. So just keep that in mind next time you're mounting your horse. And for those who might think that they can't do it because of the height excuse, I have found a ditch and a hill. I've put my horse on the hill. I'm standing in the ditch. My horse is now like 2 hands higher than she normally is. I will mount with my method and I will show you how easy it is. Holding on the reins, holding on my horse's neck, holding on to the top of the pommel. Got my foot in the stirrup. I'm not gonna pull the saddle towards me. I'm just going up. No excuses.